Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create an NFT mint sale for your NFT collection. Now, before I get into the process, I'm going to just explain how to launch an NFT collection first. Now, there are four main principles. Step one being to create your artwork, which we assume that you've already done. Step two is to generate your randomized NFT collection of both images and metadata. Now, if you've not already done this, I would recommend going to our NFT generator. There's a link in the description below. We have another video as well on how to actually generate your NFT collection. So we're assuming that you've already done that. So we're going to be focusing on step 3 and 4 today. So step 3 would be uploading your collection to IPFS. And then step 4 would be launching your mint sale or selling openly on marketplaces like OpenSea, or perhaps even using a combination of both. You have already generated your NFT collection through our website, and you've already downloaded your collection, which I have here. You're just going to go ahead and extract your archive. Now, of course, inside of here contains your art and your metadata. I'll give you just a look at what that looks like. Great. So now what we have to do is we have to actually log into the dashboard. Now you can do that on pretty much any of our pages. Let's register. Okay, so now that we are registered, we can go to the NFT Minter itself. We're going to connect our account, select the Ethereum and Polygon Minter. We always recommend that you use a test network first, just to ensure that the functionality works exactly how you would expect. So in this case, we're going to choose the Rinkeby Ethereum test network. Now, all of these contracts are subject to a 3.9% initial mint fee. However, that is a lot cheaper and quicker than having to go out there and find your own developer. Not only that, but you get to interact and manage your mint or your smart contract with ease yourself. So the first contract is a lazy minting contract, which is our base contract. Now this enables you to be able to create a mint sale, create a mint button for your website, or create a hosted page for your mint on our platform, as well as airdrop your users. Now all of these contracts have the airdrop functionality. The second contract below here is the base contract plus reveal later. So this has all of the functionality of the base contract that we just talked about. Plus you are able to then reveal your NFT at a later date. So you can set a pre-reveal image, which could be anything, let's say just a question mark or a ticket of some sort. And then after typically 7 days, you can then choose to reveal your NFT and show people what their actual NFT is. And this is usually used to build up engagement and hype within the community and some excitement. The third option here is the base contract plus pre-sale. So you're able to then create a pre-sale before your public sale by whitelisting addresses and then opening the pre-sale. For the fourth contract, this contract has all of the functionality of the 3 previous contracts that we just talked about. Let's continue. So here we're going to set our collection size. Now our collection here is 100, so we're going to set it to 100. The collection name is going to be GNO Wojak Collection. Now you can set your description or you can leave it blank. In this case, I will just put GNO or Wojak Collection created by Generate NFT Online. And then of course you can put your website in there too. So on our second step, which is probably the most tedious step in this process, but it's easy. So what you need to do is essentially upload your files to IPFS. So you can just simply follow this guide here in our help center. And essentially what we need to do is we need to go to car.ipfs.io. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take our NFT art. We're going to upload all of it. Now down here, if your collection is a little bit big, this download file might take a little bit for it to appear. But anyways, this is where your download file will be. There we are. Now from there, you can go to NFT storage, and this is where you're going to be uploading it. Now that you have logged in, go to files, and you're going to want to upload the car file that you had just downloaded. So that would be this one right here. You're going to want to store the CID, essentially the hash that you're going to get for the IPFS. So we're going to say images CID. We're also going to need one for the metadata. so once your upload has been completed, as it's showing right here, you can go ahead and click on it and verify that everything is in there. Let's go take a look at this image here. Okay, looks good. Let's go ahead and copy that CID and let's paste it because we're going to need this later. Now, the next thing that we do is step 3. We need to regenerate our metadata, which can be found on the dashboard here. So you're simply going to upload your metadata file. So you're going to go into your metadata folder and you're going to choose the metadata JSON. Not any of the numbered ones, but simply the metadata JSON, because this has all of your metadata. Now what you're going to do for this example, I left the name blank, so we're going to change that to Wojak Collection. I'm going to set a description. I'm going to set our website. Okay, so now we need our image URL prefix. So we're going to take this here. We're going to type IPFS : / and then the IPFS URL itself. Now it should look something like that. So all of your images will have that link. Now if I scroll down to the next one, we can see everything looks healthy. Okay, so now we're going to regenerate our metadata. Going ahead and save this onto our desktop here. Going to close this. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to extract our metadata. All right, everything looks good. Now, for step 4, we have to upload our metadata. So it's pretty much doing the same steps, but for our metadata specifically. So we'll return to car IPFS IO, open our files, make sure not to go to the metadata directory of the original, but to the new metadata. From here, we're going to select everything up until metadata. So all of the numbered JSON files. I'm going to go ahead and download that. And we're going to go ahead and upload it to NFT storage. Okay, now that you've uploaded your metadata, go ahead again and quickly check it. Everything looks good to me. Let's check number 10. All right, that looks good. Okay, so we can close that, but we're going to copy this link. And again, we're going to save this. Actually, we're going to use it right now. Go back to our Minter. If you close the page, it's not a big deal because you can go back to the step in which you were previously on. So our images CID and our metadata CID. Now we click continue. It's going to verify on the back end that these IPFS URLs do exist. Okay, so that's why it took a couple seconds there. So in this page, we're going to be deploying our smart contract to the network that we have chosen. In this case, it's the test network of Rinkeby. We're going to choose our contract symbol. So this would be the symbol for your actual NFT collection. So we'll put Woj for Wojak. We're going to set the mint price at 0.03. From there, we can also choose whether or not we want to allow minting immediately. So as soon as we create the smart contract, in this case, we're not going to do that because we're going to change that later. We can also view the source code and audit it, read the terms and conditions, and then accept. Now you can create your smart contract. You're going to get a prompt here from MetaMask. Check the fees. And you can see that it's a new contract. Let's go ahead and confirm that. Might take a couple seconds here. All right, so now that you have deployed your contract, you have access to your button source code in case you do have a website and you'd like to embed the button into your website. Now, if you do not have a website, that is completely fine. We do have hosted pages here over on the left, and I will show you that in a second here. But you can customize your button's colors, and you can embed your button within your web page using the code right here. All right, so on this page, you can manage and interact with your smart contract or with your mint. And you have the abilities to open or close your public sale, open or close your pre-sale. You can reveal the images for your NFT collection. You can withdraw your balance. So from the sales that you have accumulated or the mints that have accumulated, you can set your mint price. You can set your per mint limit, per wallet limit, your supply. You can't change these, but this is the supply, the max supply. You can set the hidden image. So this would be the image of the NFT collection. All the images would look like this until you reveal your actual images. That's an option with this smart contract. You don't necessarily need to do that. You can also airdrop to a list of addresses, so pretty much giving away free NFTs to a list of address. You can also add people to your whitelist, so you can whitelist addresses that are then able to participate in the pre-sale. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just airdrop myself one of these NFTs first. Okay, so now that we have airdropped ourselves the NFT, we can go and check by looking on the Block Explorer. So click on airdrop in your MetaMask wallet. All right, so we can see that we have airdropped my address here, token 1 from the NFT collection of GNO Wojak collection. So now I'm going to set the hidden image for the NFT collection. So this will be the pre-reveal image that shows across all of the NFTs until we decide to actually reveal what the NFTs are. In this case, I'm going to put just a question mark and go ahead and approve that. So now if we go and we take a look at the token that I had just minted or just airdropped to myself, we see this reveals URL. And you can see there's no attributes or any traits because this is a pre-reveal image that will show for every NFT until we decide to reveal it. So we just see our question mark instead of the actual NFT itself. From there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set an initial mint price. So we're going to do a pre-sale first. So I'm going to set this to 0.01. We are also going to whitelist some addresses so that they can participate in the pre-sale. I'll just add my address twice in this example. Perfect. Now let's open the pre-sale. All right, now the pre-sale is open and pre-sale minting will be functional. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual mint process, what it will look like to the user. I'm going to go ahead and use the hosted pages. Now, if you already have a website, you can of course embed the mint button onto your website. However, we're just going to go over here to hosted pages. We're going to go ahead and edit our page for the collection we just made. So we'll go ahead and fill out the details here. The page title can be Wojak Collection. We'll do our Twitter link. You can put any link you want here. Follow us on Twitter. Please do, by the way. Collection title, we could put GNO Wojak Collection. We can set our image. In this case, you can make it like a GIF of an animated GIF of like all of your NFTs or whatever you want to do. In this case, I'm just going to set it to a GIF. Now we can set our section colors. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to make these all black for now. All right, we're going to set our section 1 title, about us. And all right, so now we just got to go ahead and save that. Perfect. So now you can visit your hosted page. Looking good. Now let's see if we can mint. It appears we can. We're not getting any contract errors. Perfect. Let's go ahead and mint ourselves an NFT. All right, let's go take a look at that. Okay, so our transaction has been confirmed, and we can see here that we got token ID 2 minted to our wallet. Again, if we go and check token ID 2, the metadata will be the same as the previous one, and the image will still be the question mark, again, until we decide to actually reveal what the NFT is. Okay, now let's just go ahead and test what happens if I'm not actually whitelisted during the pre-sale. All right, so we'll go back, we'll refresh, we'll go to mint, and it says the transaction is expected to fail, which it will. So we're not going to go ahead and do that. But what we will do, maybe we want to open our public sale now. So we'll set the standard price for our NFT. We'll apply that. Confirm. We should have perhaps closed the pre-sale before changing the price, but that's okay. Great. So let's open the public sale now. Perfect. Now let's go back to our page. As you can see, the mint price has increased. Let's mint ourselves 2 this time. All right, so we're going to check that transaction. We're also going to go to testnet.opensea.io. This is if you're using the testnet, such as Rinkeby. Otherwise, you just go to OpenSea. Make sure that your wallet is connected. Perfect. See if we can see our assets here. Yes, you can see these question marks because they are not revealed yet. Okay, so we can see in this transaction here that both of the NFTs have been successfully minted to my wallet now that the public sale has been opened. Now let's go ahead and change these pre-reveal images to the actual NFT itself. All right, so we come to this page, and when we're ready to reveal the NFT collection, we simply click Reveal. Now we'll go back to our transaction, and we're going to query this again. Now you can see the IPFS link does successfully show up. So we'll go back to OpenSea here. We'll click on one of these NFTs, and we're going to refresh the metadata. All right, so now that the metadata has been refreshed, you can see that our NFT has showed up. We have our properties, our traits, everything else. Perfect. So now your users, after they had minted from your website, can go ahead and post these on OpenSea for sale if they wish to do so, or hold on to them, or whatever it may be. However, you also are able to airdrop yourself a number of the NFTs in case you are wishing to host not only a mint, but also sell directly on OpenSea. So you would just press the sell button after you mint yourself the NFT, and you can set the price, the duration, and you can just press complete listing. We need to initialize our wallet. Now we approve this NFT to be sold. And lastly, we confirm our 0.05 ETH price listing. Now our NFT has been posted for sale on OpenSea. That concludes how to host an NFT mint sale for your NFT collection. If you have any questions for us, feel free to drop them in the comment section or hit us up on Twitter, or go ahead and message us on the chat with us on our website. We also have a Discord that we just launched recently, and that's in the link below as well. Thank you for watching. Best luck on your NFT mint sale.